Hi friends, today for dinner we're going to make red beans and rice. What makes me a legitimate reference when it comes to the correct way to make red beans and rice is step number one. My mother grew up in Louisiana and made red beans and rice for me all the time. Step two, my grandparents are Cajun, Louisiana folk. They still live down South Louisiana. My aunts, uncles, cousins, they all live down there. New Orleans, Baton Rouge. I grew up eating this particular red beans and rice. I realized that there are multiple ways to make it. It's very much like chili or shepherd's pie. Each family is a little different. This is the way my grandmother makes it. This is the way my mom made it. This is the way my mom taught me to make it. This was a staple in my house growing up, and I used to make it all the time, but I don't know why I just haven't in a couple of years. Haven't made it in a while. I've been trying to use dried beans more, and I thought it would be a good one to throw into the mix. So let me show you our ingredients. This is it. These are our ingredients. Not a whole lot going on here. I've got a couple stalks of celery, 1 onion, and 1 bell pepper. In Louisiana, this is called the Holy Trinity. You always start basically everything with bell pepper, celery, and onion. Typically I use green, but the red was cheaper today. Bay leaves. Uncle Tony's, this is what we call this. Okay, you need a Cajun seasoning. I recommend this one and no other. Only this one. Go buy this one, okay? Do not use a different one. This one, Uncle Tony's. Traditionally, I would use like a big fat ham bone, but I don't have that. I did have a chunk of frozen ham, though, in the fridge. I want to say this is about 2 pounds of chunked up ham. It might be too much, but I don't know. Ham is delicious. And then I have 1 pound of they're dried beans, and I soaked them overnight, of small red beans. Okay, so they're smaller than kidney beans. The bag says small red beans. My mom swears she makes red beans and rice with kidney beans, but when I called her from college asking how to make this, she told me small red beans, and so this is what I've always used. Kidney beans are an acceptable substitute. We're just gonna take all of these things and dump it into this pot. Isn't it so pretty? I added 3 bay leaves and put enough water in it to just kind of cover the top. I may have to add more later as the beans soak up the liquid. And we're going to add the Tonys right now. I wanted to show you this because you're gonna add actually quite a bit. Whoop. Well, you make a mess. Honestly, I never measure it. I really don't. Add enough to where you think you have enough, and then add a little bit more. And remember, we can always taste later and increase. Pepper sprayed myself in the face. All right. The beans are down there somewhere, guys. There they are.
What are you making?
Red beans and rice. Okay, we're gonna turn this burner on to high, and we're gonna bring to a boil and reduce to simmer. It'll take a couple hours. I say 2 hours, nice slow simmer until the beans are cooked all the way through. While I wait for my red beans and rice to cook, I'm gonna have some lunch. This is my salad for today. Cleaning out some carrots and some lettuce have been in there for a while, and we're starting to not look so hot. So I got like a half a head of lettuce in here, 1 entire red bell pepper, 1 carrot, an entire avocado, a small one. I just poured in some croutons. There's this kind. And then I'm gonna use this light ranch, big thing of water, cereal bowl. That is a serving bowl. And that's my salad. The red beans and rice, I'm telling you, already smell amazing. To serve red beans and rice, you just need some rice. I've got white rice here. I cooked in the Instant Pot. The beans are soft. It's totally salty. Ladle on a couple of spoonfuls and stir it all up. And that's all there is to it. I mean, it's not the prettiest dish in the world, but man, this is tasty. I cannot wait to dig in.
really good.
I think so.
Let me know if you guys try the recipe and what you think of it. If you guys want to see more videos, go ahead and click in the corner up here. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that red button so you don't miss any other recipes.